early voting begins there. New polls show the race tightening in other swing states. Hillary Clinton today is trying to refocus the narrative on her foreign policy chops. Meeting today with national security experts, including former Homeland Security Secretary Michael Chertoff and former CIA Director General David Petraeus. That's while Donald Trump speaks at the Conservative Value Voters Summit before heading to Florida, another key swing state. Senior national correspondent John Roberts joins us live from Trump Tower in New York City. John.
John, good morning to you. You mentioned that early voting begins today in North Carolina for absentee voters. Let's take a look at some of those polls that came out in the last 24 hours that might give us an idea of how people will vote in the early voting. First of all, you mentioned North Carolina, so let's start there. 47-43, Hillary Clinton has a 4-point lead over Donald Trump right now. And that might give us some indication that people who start casting ballots now may give Hillary Clinton a little bit of an edge. Spreading out to Florida, where things have changed quite dramatically since the last time Quinnipiac surveyed voters there. It's 47-47 now, all tied up. It was 46-45 for Hillary Clinton a month ago, so still pretty close to what it was. But look at this big change in Ohio. Donald Trump now leads 46-45. On the 9th of August, it was a 49-45 lead for Hillary Clinton. So Trump has gone up 1, Hillary Clinton has gone down 4. And in Pennsylvania, Hillary Clinton leads 48-43. But that's a big change from a month ago when Hillary Clinton led by 10 points, 52-42. Donald Trump will be leaving in a couple of hours for the Values Voters Summit in Washington, D.C., where he's expected to talk about a number of things. First of all, what he believes is the importance of appointing conservative, strict constructionist judges to the Supreme Court, people who are in the mold of the late Antonin Scalia. He'll also be talking about his desire to repeal what he calls the Johnson Amendment, which bans religious organizations from getting involved in political activities. And then he'll be talking about school choice. This is a topic that he unveiled yesterday at a charter school in Cleveland, so-called opportunity scholarships. Retasking $20 billion of federal money that's now administered by the Department of Education, giving that money to the states so that they can pass it along to parents in the form of about $10,000 scholarships that they can use to go to schools outside their district, magnet schools, parochial schools, charter schools, or even private schools. Here's what Donald Trump said he wanted to do with childhood education for children in poverty yesterday. Listen.
I want every single inner city child in America who is today trapped in a failing school to have the freedom, the civil right to attend the school of their choice.
So that's what he'll be talking about at the Values Voters Summit. The goal is for he and Mike Pence, who will be joining him, the first time an entire presidential ticket has appeared at the Values Voters Summit since it was created back in 2006 to energize social conservatives. Remember, Ted Cruz was talking about this for 18 months leading up to where we are now, that many of those social conservatives not energized by Mitt Romney stayed home in 2012, and then if you could get those people out to the polls, they could help push a Republican nominee over the top. So that's the goal for the Trump campaign today. John?
Interesting to get all those nuggets of strategy. John Roberts. John, thank you very much.